Welcome to Antony and Cleopatra, a tale of love, power, and betrayal. Antony steps into the great marble hall, his sandals echoing with every hesitant stride. He surveys the familiar opulence of Caesar's palace, a world away from Alexandria's warmth and decadence. Roman standards gleam in the sunlight, soldiers stand at attention, and senators whisper in the shadow of columns. Caesar descends from his seat, poised with a practiced smile, arms outstretched. Welcome home, Antony. Rome has missed her general. Antony forces a nod, eyes lingering on the tapestry art behind Caesar. A map of the empire, its lines stretching toward Egypt. Caesar's tone is welcoming but laced with scrutiny. We have much to discuss. The provinces grow restless, and whispers from the east reach my ears. Antony accepts the cup of wine handed to him, but his grip is half-hearted. He listens as Caesar lists matters of state, the grain shortages in Sicily, the unrest in Gaul, the Senate's competing interests. Each word feels like a tether, drawing Antony back into the machinery of power. But as Caesar continues, Antony's thoughts stray. Visions of Cleopatra's laughter, the perfume of Mediterranean nights, and the freedom of Egyptian splendor tug at his heart. He drinks, but the wine is bitter compared to the sweetness he left behind. Caesar studies Antony, sensing his distance. His words grow sharper, veiled threats beneath diplomatic phrasing. Loyalty is Rome's highest virtue, Antony. We must be united to face the world's uncertainty. Egypt must not distract you from duty. Antony straightens, struggling between obligation and longing. Of course, Caesar, my sword and allegiance are yours. The phrase feels hollow. He glances toward the open window, catching a glimpse of the horizon, as if searching for a ship that could carry him back to Egypt. Their conversation resumes, but the tension is palpable. For every word about Rome's future, Antony's silence speaks of his heart's absence. The palace, once a place of ambition, now feels like a gilded cage. And though Caesar's embrace is sincere, it is calculated, a reminder that in Rome, nothing is ever freely given. In the grand marbled atrium of Caesar's villa in Rome, Octavius Caesar paces, his robe whispering against the stone. Mark Antony stands opposite, posture defiant, chin raised, a silent challenge in his eyes. Caesar's voice is calm but edged. Rome's fate hangs upon unity, not divided ambition. Antony meets his gaze, a flicker of irritation behind his confident mask. My loyalty to Rome stands, but Egypt's wealth is our opportunity. To spurn Cleopatra now is to turn from prosperity. Caesar's lips curve into the hint of smirk. Your heart clouds your judgment, Antony. Rome before all else. Across the sea, in sun-bathed Alexandria, Cleopatra reclines in her perfumed chamber. She waves a hand and murmurs a command. Servants bustle, bringing rare scrolls, ivory carvings, and a necklace of deep green emeralds. She chooses the most exquisite, smiling slightly. These gifts, she instructs, are to be sent to Antony in Rome, alongside a letter written in her graceful hand, full of wit and remembrance. Cleopatra dictates to her scribe, her eyes glittering. Dearest Antony, may these jewels remind you, love, like empire, demands boldness. Egypt's heart beats in rhythm with yours. While Caesar campaigns in the Forum, Antony receives Cleopatra's envoy. The gifts draw admiring whispers among his friends, but Caesar's spies are never idle. Caesar soon learns of the treasures and reads the letter, his expression shadowed with suspicion. That night, in a quiet courtyard flanked by olive trees, Caesar and Antony meet again. Caesar's question hangs between them. Will you be consort to a foreign queen or guardian of Rome? Antony is silent, torn. He thinks of Cleopatra's laughter, the promise of Egyptian power. He feels Rome's ancient pull, duty, glory, the city's unyielding expectation. A moment of silence stretches, weighted with decisions yet unmade. In Alexandria, Cleopatra stands on her palace balcony, watching the horizon where the Mediterranean meets the sky. That's a wrap for today's episode of Antony and Cleopatra. What did you think? This love story is full of twists, and we're just getting started. Back-end index pointing right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with students, teachers, and friends who wants to understand Shakespeare in simple plain English. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you won't miss the remaining chapters of this incredible story. Coming soon, only on the Story Class Africa YouTube channel. Stay tuned for the next episode, and let's keep unraveling the drama together